Alright guys, so I got a EVH standard in. This is actually my EVH standard, but I wanted to bring this in to teach you guys a quick little lesson today. So I'm going to take a look at this right here, and if you notice, let me fix, there we go. I shoot everything on the GoPro, so sometimes I forget to zoom it in. But so it's an EVH standard. This is one of the few instruments at this price range. The MSRP about $600, brand new if you pay full price for it. But this is one of the few guitars that, if you see here along the edge, there's actually an edge of which where the guitar neck actually rolls over onto the fretboard, and it's huge for getting a more comfortable grip and more comfortable feel, not having fret ends stick you, things like that. It's something something small, but it's something that typically when it comes to middle class and lower class guitars, it's something that they usually skip over at the factory because it costs an extra $2 to make it happen, and they build 100,000 instruments for the year. It saves them 200 grand in doing this, and it also makes the premium model even more premium because it has features that the basic model doesn't. But there's no reason, if you have a Mexican Strat, if you have a Squire, or any other ESP Schecter middle of the road guitar, there's no reason why you can't do this yourself. So as I was showing you, this little edge right here, it's very simple. I got a couple of guitars to show you as an example that I'll clip to, but when you're done with it, basically I have this file right here. This is it's been used. I use it a lot. It's one of my favorite files. But this came from StewMac, and it came in a bundle with this guy. It actually sits at an angle to get your fret level, on the side. So you would put this in the guitar, and then you would go over your frets like this, okay? And it would create the perfect angle for the sides of your frets. They do this for new builds, for new guitars. When you have a guitar that's already built and already being used, I actually take this out. That's why it was out. And I go across it with my hands. But basically I will hit with this file this neck, which I showed you in the previous video. I will hit this and keep a straight angle and go across this and create that same edge that wasn't there before. And the coolest, easiest way to tell is when you see the side of this, see how you can see the dot? Because the edge is no longer the edge, it's actually rolled over, and the edge is closer. The edge is closer than the actual outside of the neck. So when I wrap my hands around this, it's going to be a lot more comfortable. I just wanted to show you, this is what the edge currently looks like. You see I'm in the middle doing the fret job on this, so you'll see that video as well soon. But just to give you a little extra to see good before and after. When there's binding on the guitar, it makes it real easy. So on this side, it's a really good example. You can see that right there. So that white edge. That white edge is the side that we sanded through. It's just a little bit, but that's what's there. Now to round over, and then that edge isn't harsh. It's nice rounded over. So let's see if I can get that a little bit more in focus. It's going to feel great, and I'm not going to have to make any of the sacrifices that in the sense of, playing a lesser guitar that, and because I didn't want to spend, over $1,000 on the instrument. So, because it's not that the wood's any different. It's not that in this example, it's not that the wood's any different. It's not that, there's anything special about the more expensive guitar. It's just they took one extra step of something that costs money to make it more comfortable. So, you know, I hope that tip, helps you out. You usually takes like 10 minutes, take the strings off, hit the guitar quick, and 10 minutes later, you've got, much more comfortable guitar that feels great and, allows you to play more of yourself and bring more of yourself out through your guitar. So enjoy, subscribe to greatness.